Okay, the question number 181. A particle is thrown with a velocity u at an angle theta from the horizontal. Another particle is thrown with the same velocity at an angle theta from the vertical. The ratio of the time of flight of the two particles will be. So, here one particle is projected with an angle theta and other one is making angle theta with vertical. So other one is making angle theta with vertical. From the horizontal it is 90 minus theta. So the time of flight general formula is T is equal to 2u sin theta by z, 2u sin theta by g. From this T proportional to sin theta. Okay, T1 by T2 is equal to sin theta 1 sin theta by sin of second particle projection is 90 minus theta, which is equal to T1 by T2 is equal to sin theta by cos sin 90 minus theta means cos theta, which is equal to tan theta is to 1. That is option number 3. Next problem number 82. A neutron moving with a certain kinetic energy collides head on with an atom of mass number A. The fractional kinetic energy retained by it. So that is the direct formula. Fractional kinetic energy retained, fractional kinetic, fractional Ke retained. Retained అంటే ఆఫ్టర్ ది కొలిజన్ ఫస్ట్ బాడీకి ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత తన దగ్గర ఉన్నటువంటి మిగిలింది రిటైన్ బై ఇట్ ఈస్ ఈక్వల్ టు m1 minus m2. It is the direct formula. m1 minus m2 by m1 plus m2 whole square, which is equal to a minus 1 by a plus 1 whole square. That is mass number is a for okay atom and 1 for neutron. So option number 4 is the correct. The next one is 83. The equation of a particle executing SHM x is equal to 10 sin 20 pi t plus pi by 3 if its initial phase is. So the given equation is x is equal to 10 sin 20 pi t plus pi by 3 at initial phase theta is equal to 0. At initial t is equal to 0. So that means x is equal to 10 sin. When t is 0, it becomes only sin pi by 3. So initial phase is only pi by 3. Next one is 84. How much pressure is in atom needed to compress the sample of water by 0.4%? Then bulk modulus K is equal to 2 into 10 power 9 Newton per meter square. Generally, the bulk modulus formula is P by minus delta V by V. Here pressure is equal to K into minus of delta V by V. So the given bulk modulus value is 2 into 10 to the power of 9 and volume is 0.4%, which is equal to 0.4 by 100. Okay, after that we will get only 0.8 into 10 to the power of 7. Okay, Newton. Here it is pressure Newton per meter square, which is converts into atmospheres, that is 0.8 into 10 power 7 into 10 to the power of minus 5, which is equal to 80 atmosphere. So the conversion is 1 atm is equal to 10 power 5 Newton per meter square. So this is the value. Option number 3 is the correct. Next one, problem number 85. The tension in massless cable connected to an iron ball of 100 kg and is submerged in sea water. Density of iron is, it is only 8, not 18. It is 8 into 10 cube kg per meter square, and sigma of water, that is density of water, is 1000 kg per meter square and G is equal to 10 meter per square. So in this case, tension when the iron ball is submerged in the liquid, tension is equal to mg of 1 minus dl by dB, density of liquid by density of the ball. So here it is m 100 into z value is 10, 1 minus d, density of liquid is 1000 and density of iron, that is 8 into 10 cube. After simplification 10 cube get cancelled. It is 10 cube into 7 by 8, 10 cube into 7 by 8, which is equal to 10 cube into 0.875 875, which is equal to 875 Newton. Problem number 86. For a hydrogen gas, Cv minus Cv is equal to A. For oxygen gas, Cp minus Cvb, then the relation between A and B is. Okay. We have to find out the relation between A and B. We know that in the case of specific heats, Cp minus Cv is equal to capital R. So it can be written as MCP minus MCV is equal to capital R. So small cp minus small cv is equal to R by M. In the first case, Cp minus Cv is equal to A, which is equal to R by, for hydrogen it is 2. From this, R is equal to 2A. Same applying for the next case, Cp minus Cv is equal to B, which is equal to capital R by, for oxygen it is 32. R is equal to 32B. From equations 1 and 2, we get 2A is equal to 32B, as this option is equal to the A is equal to 16B. That is option number 1 is correct. Problem number 87. The relation between efficiency and of heat engine and coefficient of performance A of a refrigerator. Generally, the coefficient of performance is beta and efficiency is eta. For this formula is eta is equal to 1 plus beta. Here it is efficiency is n and beta value is A. So eta is equal to 1 plus A. Option number 2 is the correct one. It is very important theoretical bit. A symmetrical biconvex lens of focal length is cut into four identical pieces along its principal axis and perpendicular to the principal axis. The focal length of one of the four piece. Okay. Here the biconvex lens is cut into the two equal parts. First of all, along the principal axis into two equal parts and perpendicular to the principal axis. That means each piece, okay, having like this, each piece having the shape like this. So when the lens is cut into the principal axis, along the principal axis, focal length remains constant. When it is cut perpendicular to the principal axis, power becomes as P by 2. Each lens power becomes V by 2. Focal length becomes as 2F. Because power and focal length are having inverse relation, there is no change when the lens is cutting along the principal axis. Focal length and power remains constant, but when it is cut into perpendicular, focal length becomes double, power becomes P by 2. Option number 3 is correct. Next problem is 89. An infinite number of charges of each of magnitude q are placed on the axis at a distance of 1, 2, 4, 8 meter from the origin. Intensity of the electric field at the origin. So this is the origin. Let us consider distances 1 meter and 2 meter, 4 meter, 8 meter, so on up to. Number of charges are placed at 1 meter, 2 meter, 4 meter, 8 meter. So the intensity at this origin is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, okay, q1 by r1 square plus q2 by r2 square, because general formula for electric field is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square. From this we get 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by 1 square. First charge is at 1 meter and second charge is at 2 meter and third charge is at 3 meter. So on up to. From this we get q by 4 pi epsilon naught, q by 4 pi epsilon naught 1 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 9, so on up to. By applying the formula, arithmetic progression for the measurement of nth term is a by 1 minus r. Here q by 4 pi epsilon naught into a means 1 and 1 minus r means common term is, that is 1 by 2 square. Okay, here it is. Sorry, this one is 4 square. Okay, 1 by 4 square means 16. So 2 square 4, 8 meter also. Okay, common term is 1 by 2 square. So from this we get the final expression is q by 3 pi epsilon naught. So option number 1 is the correct. 90th problem. The magnetic induction field at the centroid of an equilateral triangle of side 1 meter and carrying current I is. So we have to find out the magnetic field at the centroid of the triangle. First of all, let us consider side 1 meter, triangle with side 1 meter. Here we have to calculate the magnetic field at this magnetic field at that point is due to three sides. First of all, like this. Okay. So the angle is here, the angle is 60 degrees. Okay. Angle is 60. Okay. Here it is 60 degrees angle and 60 degrees. So magnetic field at that point is B is equal to mu naught I by 4 pi r, mu naught I by 4 pi r into sin alpha plus sin beta into 3, sin alpha plus sin beta into 3. For three sides it can be written as 3, that is mu naught I by 4 pi r, okay, into sin alpha plus sin beta means 2 into sin 60, 2 into sin 60 into 3, sin 60 mu naught I by 4 pi r mu naught I by 4 pi r into 2 into root 3 by 2 into 3. Okay, here r means distance, so distance is here, r becomes as a by root 3 from triangle rules. Okay, substitute this in this equation. Here 2 get cancelled, mu naught I by 4 pi into a means it is distance means a by 2 root 3 into 3 root 3. Finally, we get the option number 2. Okay, 9 mu naught I by 2 pi L, because here A is equal to L. Next, number 91. In a circuit below, A and B represents two inputs and C represents the output. Then the circuit represents. Here generally this is the circuit for OR gate. Okay, OR gate using diodes. This is the circuit OR gate, OR gate using diodes. So option number 4. This is the basic circuit for OR gate using diodes. Option number 4 is the correct. The next one is problem number 92. Problem number 92. If the height of transmitting tower is increases by 21%, area to be covered is increases by. Area is independent on height. Area is independent on independent on height. It's very important concept. Area is independent of height. Area అనేది height మీద independent అవుతుంది. So only 21% is the same. Next, number 93. Actually this is deleted topic. So this is the problem from deleted topic. So we skip it. 94. The fundamental unit which has same power in the dimensional formula of surface tension and coefficient of viscosity. Generally, surface tension dimensional formula is mt power minus 2. Okay. For coefficient of viscosity, that is eta dimensional formula is ml inverse t inverse, having same powers or mass. So option number 1 is the correct. Next one is problem number 95. A particle is moving on a straight line. Its acceleration as a function of displacement a is equal to 2 plus 100 by s square meter per second square. If the velocity of the particle at 5 meter per second is at s equal 10 meter, then the velocity of the particle at s is equal 25 meters is. Okay, we have to find out the velocity. Okay, now so in this equation generally the given formula is acceleration is equal to a is equal to 2 plus 100 by s square. So this can be written as acceleration can be written as velocity into ds by velocity into dv by dt, not ds by dt, can be written as velocity into dv by, okay, acceleration can be written as dv by ds. Okay, v into dv by ds, on rearranging we get, so 2 plus 100 by s square. So from this v into dv is equal to 2 plus 100 by s square into ds. Integrating on both sides, we get, okay, integral v dv is equal to integral 2 plus 100 by s square into ds. Okay, just integrate this, we get within the limits of velocity limits is 5 to v, 5 to v, and distance limits as 10 to 25, 10 to 25. From this we get, okay, v square by 2. So half into v square into velocity limits 5v. And this one is for 2, 2s, okay, limits is 10 to 25 plus 100 into 100 into s square means integration. After integration we get minus 1 by s, 0 to 25. After simplification we get v square is equal to 72 plus 25, which is equal to 97. V is equal to root 97, which is equal to 9.8 meter per second. Option number 1. The next problem is water from a tap. Water from a tap emerges vertically downwards with an initial speed of 10 meter per second. The cross-sectional area of the tap is 10 power minus 4 meter square. Assume that the pressure is constant throughout the stream of water and the flow is steady. What is the cross-sectional area of this stream at 0.15 meter below the tap? First of all, this is the problem belongs to the equation of continuity. So from this, A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2. Okay, we have to calculate the value of second area of cross section. For that, first we can calculate the value of V2. Okay, so water is falling from like this. Okay, so we can calculate the area of cross section of the water at the depth 0.15 meter. For this, we are using the equation v square minus u square is equal to 2as. Okay, from this v2 square is equal to, okay, u square means u v1 square plus 2gh. After substituting, we get, okay, what is the value of v1? It is given 1, 1 square plus 2 into g, 10 plus, into 0.15. After simplification, we get velocity is equal to 2. Substituting in this equation, we get area of cross section of initial is 10 power minus 4 and it is V1, and A2, we can calculate the value of A2. This is 2. From this, A2 is equal to 1 by 2 into 10 to the power of minus 4. That is 5 into 10 power minus 5. Option number 3 is the correct. Next one is problem number 97. The ratio of radii of gyration of a circular disc and a circular ring of same radii about the tangential axis is perpendicular to the plane of disc and ring is. Okay, here we have to calculate the radius of gyration. Okay, k1 by k2 is equal to root over I1 by I2. Generally, moment of inertia formula in terms of radius of gyration is I is equal to mk square. So here is, first of all, k1 by k2 means radius of gyration ratio is equal to moment of inertia of disc by moment of inertia of ring, which is equal to moment of inertia about the normal, about the axis, about the tangential axis is 5 by 4 m r square by, for ring it is 3 by 2 m r square. After simplification we get root over 5 by 6. Here option is root 5 is to root 6. Next one is problem number 98. Okay. The RMS speed of gas molecules at 100 degrees is V. The temperature at which the RMS speed will be root 3V. So, general formula for RMS speed is Vrms is equal to root of 3RT by M. Okay, from this Vrms proportional to root T. So, from this we can write V1 by V2 is equal to root over T1 by T2. Here V1 is given as V and V2 is root 3V and T1 is 100 degrees and it is converted into the Kelvin. It is 273 by T2. We get cancel. Scaring on both sides we get 273 by T2. From this T2 is equal to 1119 degree just it is Kelvin. After converts into the centigrade, we get the value is 846. Okay, option number 4 is the correct. Next one is problem number 99. In Young's double slit experiment, D is equal to 0.5 and capital D 100, it is found that ninth bright fringe is at a distance of 7.5 millimeter from the second dark fringe of pattern, the wavelength of the light is. So, for this, we can write first of all, okay, for ninth bright fringe, okay, for ninth bright fringe, first is for ninth bright fringe, okay, ninth bright fringe, x is equal to condition for 9 bright fringe is n lambda d by d, that is 9 lambda d by d. For dark second second dark fringe, okay, dark fringe, y is equal to 2n minus condition for dark fringe is 2n minus 1 lambda d by d, okay, which is equal to where n is second. After calculation we get 3 lambda d by d. So given, okay, x minus y is equal to here, x minus y is equal to 7.5 into 10 power minus 3. X is 9 lambda d by d minus 3 lambda d by 2d is equal to 7.5 into 10 power minus 3. Okay. After simplification we get 5 lambda d by d. So after LCM we get 5 lambda d by d is equal to, okay, 5 lambda d by d. No, wait a minute. After simplification we get 15 by 2, okay, lambda d by d is equal to 7.5 into 10 power minus 3, 15 by 2 and this one is cancel, lambda manam kattali and capital D value is equal to 1, okay, lambda is equal to small d by capital D and small d value is 7.5, 0.5 millimeter, that is 5 into 10 to the power of, it is millimeter. ఇక్కడ 10 power minus 3 ఉంది, 10 power minus 3, 5 into 10 power minus 4 by 10 power minus 3 into by 1, 5000 angstrom. After converts into angstrom, 1 angstrom is equal to 10 power minus 10 meter. So option number 3 is the correct. Next one is problem number 100. A magnified problem number 100. This is also a deleted topic. Okay, so we can skip this. Next, 101. Problem number 101. The wavelength of emission of obtained for lithium plus 2 during electronic transmission from N2 is equal to 2 to N1 is equal to 1, where R is Rydberg constant. So this is the problem belongs to spectral series. In the case of spectral series, 1 by lambda is equal to R into Z square. For other than hydrogen atom, it is R into Z square into 1 by N1 minus N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. That is R into Z square means 3 square into 1 by N1 means 1 square minus 1 by 2 square. So 1 by lambda is equal to 9R into 1 by, it can be after LCM we get 3 by 4. From this we get lambda is equal to 4 by 27R. Option number 4 is correct. Next problem number 102. A laser beam of intensity 2.5 into 10 power 14 watt per meter square. The amplitudes of electric and magnetic fields in the beam respectively are. We want to calculate the values of electric and magnetic field. So in the case of electromagnetic equation, intensity is equal to half epsilon naught E naught square C. Okay, from this we can get E naught square is equal to 2I by epsilon naught c, where E naught is equal to root over 2I by epsilon naught c. So that is 2 into I means 2.5 into 10 power 14. Okay, we know that epsilon value 8.85 into 10 power minus 12 and C value is 3 into 10 power 8. After simplification we get E naught value is equal to 4.33 into 10 power 8. We know that C is equal to E naught by B naught. From this, B naught is equal to E naught by C. That is 4.33 into 10 power 8 by C value is 3 into 10 power 8, which get 1.44. That is, we can get option number 3. Next problem is 103. Okay. A particle of mass 1 kg carrying 0.01 coulomb is at rest on an inclined plane of angle 30 degrees with the horizontal when an electric field of 490 by root 3 applied parallel to the horizontal, the coefficient of friction is. Here the body lies on the rough inclined plane. First of all, we have to draw the diagram for this concept. So, a particle of mass 1 kg, here it is the particle. Okay. Weight of the body is always acting. దీనికి సంబంధించినటువంటి కాంపోనెంట్స్ ని ఫస్ట్ మనం డ్రా చేసినట్లయితే weight of the body is always acting vertically downwards, making an angle theta with okay, it is making, first of all we have to draw the diagram clearly. So particle weight of the body is acting downwards. This is the vertical direction. With vertical it makes an angle theta. So it is mg cos theta and this one is mg sin theta. And friction is acting opposite to the body direction and it is the normal reaction. Okay. Tarvata electric field is acting parallel. So this is the direction of EQ. Okay. EQ can be resolved into again the components. EQ can be resolved. It is making an angle theta with this. This is EQ cos 30. Theta is 30 degrees. Amma. Here angle is 30. Okay. Na? EQ cos 30. Okay. EQ cos 30. So, and this one is EQ sin 30. From the diagram we get normal reaction is equal to mg cos theta plus EQ cos theta. That is EQ cos 30. Here theta is 30 degrees. Okay. ఈ వాల్యూ నుంచి నార్మల్ రియాక్షన్ కట్టిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ అగైన్ ఫ్రమ్ ది ఫిగర్ ఆల్సో mg cos mg sin 30 cos 30 కాదు mg sin 30 అంటే ఇన్ హారిజాంటల్ డైరెక్షన్, ఒకసారి వర్టికల్ డైరెక్షన్ గా అప్లై చేసాం, ఒకసారి హారిజాంటల్ డైరెక్షన్. f ప్లస్ eq cos 30. ఓకే. సో ఇన్ దిస్ ఈక్వేషన్ f కెన్ బి రిటన్ యాజ్ mu ఇంటూ n. ఆ నార్మల్ రియాక్షన్ వాల్యూని ఇందులో సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేసుకున్నట్లయితే ఫైనల్ గా మనకి ఆప్షన్ అనేది mu వాల్యూ √3/7 వస్తుంది. ఇట్స్ వెరీ లెందీ ప్రాబ్లం. ఫోర్త్ ఆప్షన్ ఇస్ కరెక్ట్. Next problem number 104. A girl in a swing is 2.5 above the ground at the maximum height and 1.5 meter above the ground at the lowest point. The maximum velocity in the swing is. So we have to calculate the value of maximum velocity. Okay. In this case, loss of kinetic energy is equal to gain of potential energy. That is, total height can be written as h2 minus h1. Total height h2 minus h1. Okay, mm get cancelled, so v square is equal to 2g into h2 minus h1. Okay, then 2 into 10 into what is the value of h2? It is 2 h2 minus h1, 2.5, and maximum height is 1.5. So difference is obviously 2.5 minus 1.5. So from this we get 2 into root 5. Okay. 2 into root 5. Option number 2 is the correct. Next, problem number 105. Okay, 105. A body takes 4 minutes to cool from 100 degrees to 70. The time taken by it cool from 70 degrees to 40 degrees in room with a temperature 50 degrees centigrade nearly. Okay, this is the problem belongs to Newton law of cooling. In Newton law of cooling, d theta by dt is equal to minus k into theta minus theta naught, that is theta 1 plus theta 2 by 2 minus theta naught. So formula is applied in both cases. We get in first case d theta means what is the d theta? It is 100 minus 70 by and time is 4 minutes, which is equal to minus k 100 plus 70, okay, by 2 minus theta naught is surroundings 25. From this we get 30 by 4 is equal to minus k into 85 minus 25. Okay. 85 minus 25. But for second case also we are applying this formula again. It is from 70 to uh, it is from 70 to 40. That means 70 minus 40 by again it is 4 not 4 minutes. మనం టైం వాల్యూనే క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయాలి ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు మైనస్ కే ఇంటూ అగైన్ యావరేజ్ ఆఫ్ టెంపరేచర్స్ తీసుకోవాలి 70 ప్లస్ 40 బై మైనస్ 25. ఓకే ఫ్రమ్ దిస్ వీ గెట్ ఓకే value is 30 by t, again it is 30 by t, 30 by t is equal to minus k into 55 minus 15. Okay, dividing the equations 1 and 2 we get, okay, t by 4 is equal to 70 by 40. From this t is equal to 7 minutes, option number 4. Problem number 106. 1000 spherical drops of water each 10 power minus 8 meter in diameter coalesce to form one large spherical drop. Amount of energy revelated in this process in joules is surface tension of water is 0.075 Newton per meter. So we have to calculate the value of surface tension. Okay, for this formula for surface tension is, okay, formula for energy released, not surface tension. Formula for energy released is, so in this case energy released is equal to 4 pi capital R square into surface tension into n power 1 by 3 minus 1. First of all we have to calculate the radius. So radius is equal to n power 1 by 3 into radius of each drop, that is 1000 whole power 1 by 3 into R 10 power minus 8 into 1 by 2, because diameter is given. From this we get 5 into 10 to the power of minus 8. Substituting in this equation we get 4 pi into r square means 25 into 10 power minus 16 into surface tension value is 0.075 into 1000 power 1 by 3, okay, minus 1. Okay, so after simplification it is 25 into 4 100 pi into 10 power minus 16 into 0.075 into 9. Okay, after simplification we get the option is, okay, option number option number 2, that is 6.75 pi 10 to the power of minus 15. Okay, next problem number 107. A simple pendulum in air has time period 3 seconds. Now the bob of the pendulum is completely immersed in a non-viscous liquid whose density is equal to 1/4 of the material of the bob. The new time period of simple pendulum will be. We have to calculate the new time period. Okay, problem number 106 completed. 107. Simple pendulum oscillates in air has a time period √3 seconds. Now the bob of the pendulum is completely immersed in a non-viscous liquid whose density is equal to 1/4 that of the material of the bob. New time period is. So when the simple pendulum is in air, time period is 2 pi into root of L by G formula, which is equal to √3 seconds. Okay, when it is immersed in air, no time period becomes as simple pendulum is completely immersed in a liquid, so G into 1 minus dl by dB. Okay, 1 minus dl by dB, 2 pi into root of L by G into 1 minus dl by d. dl by dB means density of, here it is given is density, liquid density is equal to 1/4 of material of, that is liquid density 1 by 4 dB by dB. Okay, dB dB get cancelled. After simplification we get 2 pi into root of 4L by 4L by 3G. Okay, that is 2 by √3 into 2 pi into root of L by G. 2 pi into root of L by G is equal to root 3. So root 3 get cancelled. We get the option is 2 seconds. Next problem is 108. A semicircular plate of mass m has radius r and center c. Center of mass of the plate is at a distance x from the center is c. Its moment of inertia about the axis passing through the center of mass and perpendicular to its plane. We have to calculate the moment of inertia. Okay. Moment of inertia అనేది calculate చేయాలి. So here first of all given is semicircular. Okay. Semicircular plate. So this is the semicircular plate. And this is the center of mass, center of the circle, okay, center of the line, and this is the center of mass, okay, this is the center of mass. The distance between these two is x. This is the natural axis passing through this, and this is the axis passing through the center. So in this case, according to parallel axis theorem, first this is the moment of inertia for x, this is the center, axis center నుంచి పాస్ అవుతుంది కాబట్టి IC and center of mass నుంచి వెళ్ళేది IX. According to theorem, which theorem ఇది? Perpendicular axis theorem or parallel axis theorem. According to parallel axis theorem, IC is equal to IX plus M R square. Okay, from this IX is equal to IC minus MR square, MX square, distance between two axes. General formula for the IC means axis passing through plane and perpendicular, the center is MR square 5. It is acts as a disk, so it is MR square by 2 minus MX square. That is option number 4 is the correct. Next one is problem number 109. Okay, problem number 109. In Young's double slit experiment, if the slit separation is twice the wavelength of the light used, then the maximum number of interference maxima. It is very important model. In this case, A sin theta is equal to n lambda. Here the slit separation, that is A is equal to twice the wavelength, that is given as A is equal to 2 lambda. 2 lambda into sin theta is equal to n lambda. Okay, lambda get cancelled. Sin theta is equal to n by 2. When sin theta is maximum, when sin theta is equal to 1, so theta is maximum. That means n by 2 is equal to 1, that is n is equal to 2. Maximum value amma sin theta 1 avali, sin theta equal to maximum condition దగ్గర sin theta. n means 2 means minus 2 comma minus 1 0 1 2. Number of possible maxima are 5. 115. Problem number 115. In a transistor, value of alpha alpha is varies between 20 and 21 and 100 by 101. Then the values of beta, it is beta, values of beta varies between. So in the case of transistor, the relation between alpha and beta, okay, beta is equal to, what is the relation? Conversion. అంటే ఇక్కడ మనం కట్టాల్సింది ఏంటి అంటే ఆల్ఫా వాల్యూస్ ఇచ్చేసాడు, ఆల్ఫా వాల్యూస్ ఇచ్చిన తర్వాత మనం ఏం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయాలి అంటే బేటా వాల్యూస్ అనేవి ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, సో బేటా is equal to alpha by 1 minus alpha, alpha by 1 minus alpha. Okay, alpha by 1 minus alpha means 20 by 21 minus 1 by 20 by 21, which is equal to the value equal to 20. In the second case, beta is equal to again alpha by 1 minus alpha. Beta is given as, second case beta is given as, what is the value of beta? It is 100 by alpha substitute చేస్తే beta వస్తుంది 100 by 101 minus 1 minus 100 by 101, which is equal to 100. So its value is varies between 20 and 100. I think 110. Next problem is 110. Just miss అయినట్టుంది 110. Okay, if only 1 by 51 of main current is passed through a galvanometer, then shunt required is R1, and if only 1/11th of main voltage is to be developed across the galvanometer, then the resistance required is R2, then R2 by R1 is. Here galvanometer, okay, shunt resistance S is equal to general formula is G by N minus 1, that is R1 is equal to G by IG, actual value is I by IG minus 1. So from this we get R1 is equal to G by 1 by 15th of main current is passing through galvanometer, that is Ig is equal to 1 by 15th of I. We get I by Ig value is 51. So this is 51 minus 1, which is equal to G by 50, which is equal to G by 50. But in the second case, okay, 1 by 11th of main voltage is developed across the galvanometer. 1 by 11th of main voltage is developed across the galvanometer. So it is G into again V by N minus 1, no? G into N minus 1, that is G into V by Vg minus 1, that means G into V by Vg is 11 minus 1, that is G into 10. So R1 by R2 is equal to G by 50 by G into 10. So G get cancelled. R1 by R2 ratio is 1 by 500. R2 by R1 ratio is 500. Option number 4. Next one is problem number 111. An electron accelerated through a potential difference V passes through uniform transverse magnetic field, experiences a force. If the accelerating potential is increased to 2 volts, electron in the same magnetic field experiences a force of. The electron is moving through the magnetic field, the force acting on it, maximum force acting on it is BQV. So here kinetic energy, we know that kinetic energy is equal to EV naught, okay, half mv square is equal to EV naught. From this EV naught, from this velocity S is equal to root of 2 into EV naught by m. Substituting this value at the place of V, we get root 2 E V naught by m. From this, okay, F proportional to root V naught. So finally we get F1 by F2 is equal to root of V1 by V2. From this we get force value, which is okay na, in the same magnetic field will experience a force. V2 is equal to root 2F. After substituting the potential values, option number 3 is the correct. Problem number 112. A bar magnet placed in a uniform magnetic field making an angle theta with the field experiences a torque. The angle made by the magnet with the field is double. Torque experienced by the magnet is increased by 41.4%. Initial angle made by the magnet with the magnetic field is. So bar magnet placed in the magnetic field, torque acting on it tau is equal to mb sin theta. From this, tau proportional to sin theta, okay. So from this we get tau 1 by tau 2 is equal to sin theta 1 by sin theta 2. So according to the problem given, tau 1 is equal to tau and tau 2 is increases by 41.4%, that means it becomes 141.4 by 100 tau, okay. Theta 1 is theta and theta 2 is doubled, angle is doubled. Substituting these values in this equation we get tau 1 means tau, okay, tau 2 means 141.4 by 100 tau, tau get cancelled, sin theta by sin 2 theta, okay, sin theta by sin 2 theta, theta angle is doubled. From this we get tau cancel. 100 by 141.4 is equal to sin theta by sin 2 theta can be written as 2 sin theta cos theta. Sin theta get cancelled. It becomes as 1 by root 2 is equal to 1 by 2 cos theta. From this cos theta is equal to 2 by root 2, which is equal to cos theta 1 by root 2. Cos theta is equal to 2 by root 2. Okay, 2 by root 2 ni into root 2 by root 2 కనుక మనం చేసుకుంటే Okay, here small change, cos theta is equal to, we get cos theta is equal to root 2 by 2 amma, root 2 by 2. From this theta is equal to 45 degrees. Option number 4 is the correct. Next one is 113. 113. Two capillary tubes of same length, each of 50 centimeter but of different radius 4 millimeter and 2 millimeter are connected in series. When the water flows, the pressure difference between the ends of the first tube becomes as. This one is also very lengthy problem. Here the two capillary tubes are connected in series. Okay. This is the first one. For this second one is connected in series. Okay. We know that in the case of fluids, volume of the liquid flowing for the tube is pi p r power 4 by 8 into 8 IL. Okay. 8 into 8 IL. This can be written as p by 8 8 IL by p 5 r power 4. Formula can be rearranged. This total value can be taken as R is equal to 8 8 IL by pi r power 4. From this, resistance is inversely proportional to R power 4. In the first case, R1 is equal to this value can be taken as K by R power 4. So, substituting first radius is 4 millimeter, that is 4 by 4 power 4, which can get K by 256. Similarly, for R2, K by R power 4. Again, this is K by 16. Okay. From 1 and 2, we get R2 is equal to, this is the equation 1 and this is equation 2. 1 and 2 we get R2 is equal to 16 R1. Okay. So, in series combination of resistance, R is equal to R1 plus R2. From this, new pressure is equal to P by R1 plus R2 into R1. Okay. So that is P by 16. R1 plus R2 means R1 plus 16 R1 into R1. We get finally P by 17. So option number 2 is correct. Next problem 114. An alpha particle moves in a circular path of radius 1 centimeter in a uniform magnetic field of 0.125 Tesla. The de Broglie wavelength associated with the alpha particle is. So here we have to calculate the de Broglie wavelength associated with the alpha particle. For this, the formula is, what is the de Broglie wavelength formula? Lambda is equal to h by p. So first of all, we can calculate the value of p. First of all, we can calculate the value of P. So, for this purpose, particle is placed in the, enter in the magnetic field. Okay. So, radius is equal to mv by bq. So, from this, mv is equal to bqr. That means momentum is equal to bqr. So, momentum can be replaced as bqr. After substituting all these values, h is 6.62 into 10 power minus 34 and B value is 0.125 into Q, 2 into helium particle or 2 electrons. So 2 into 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 and radius value is given as 10 power 1 centimeter 10 power minus 2. After substituting all these values, we get first option. Okay. Next 115 completed. 116. Next 116. 116. A TV tower has a height of 5 meter in a region of population density 100 by pi per square kilometer. Number of people that can receive the transmission nearly in thousands. So we have to calculate the number of persons. So according to the formula, number of persons is equal to area covered into population density. So here area covered is pi d square into population density. So here pi into 2 into d value is root of 2 htr whole square into population density, that is pi into 2 into height of the antenna into radius into population density. After substitution we get second option, that is 64. Elongation of wire under its own weight is independent on. Elongation of wire under its own weight is always independent on area of cross section. Second option is correct. Problem number 118. The electric potential at a point in electric field is given by V is equal to 5x plus 12y. Then the magnitude of electric intensity at the point. So given it is 5x plus 12y. Okay. General formula for electric field and electric potential relation is minus dV by dr. So differentiating the above equation once with respect to x and once dV by dx and a differentiation with respect to x, that is Ex is equal to, we get only 5. Again differentiation with respect to y, differentiation with respect to y, that is Ey is equal to 12. So equation formula E bar is equal to Exi plus Eyj, that is 5i plus 12j. We get mod E bar is equal to root over 5 square plus 12 square, which is equal to 13. Option number 2 is the correct. The next one is 119. A convex lens of focal length 15 centimeter produce virtual image at a distance of 30 centimeter from the lens. The object distance is. So in the case of convex lens, okay, here given focal length is 15 centimeter and virtual image, that means V is equal to minus 30 centimeter. Object distance calculate cheyali. General formula for lens formula is 1 by V minus 1 by U. In the case of convex lens, U is always negative. Here image is virtual, that is minus 1 by U. 1 by V. U is always negative. So 1 by F is equal to minus 1 by V plus 1 by U. U negative, virtual image kabatti V kuda negative వేస్తాం. So from this 1 by U is equal to 1 by F plus 1 by V. That is U is equal to Vf by V plus F. What is the value of V? Is given 30 into 15 by 30 plus 15 is 45, which is equal to the 10 centimeter. That is option number 3 is the correct. Next one is problem number 120. The last problem in this paper is two Polaroid sheets are placed one over other with their axes inclined to each other at an angle theta. Only 25% of intensity of light is incident on the first sheet is emerges from the second sheet, value of theta. In the case of two Polaroids, I2 is equal to I0 by 2 into cos square theta. And the second polarizer only 25% of initial is emerges, that is 25 by 100 into I0 is equal to I0 by 2 into cos square theta. Here I0 get cancel, it is 4 and equal to 2. So that means cos square theta is equal to 1 by 2 and cos theta is equal to 1 by root 2, where theta is equal to 45 degrees. It's completed.